haven't done anything nearly as dangerous as what we're about to do.
Mom, I love you. Why did you have to do this?
We will return home.
Away is a science fiction drama currently streaming exclusively on Netflix. It's been renewed for a second season. It's got audience members loving it to the tune of 90% or higher. Critics don't seem to like it as much, but they must have a satellite or asteroid lodged up their ass because I love the shit out of it. While the show doesn't particularly break new narrative ground, I will say the show does carry its emotional weight like a lunar lander in the fleet or Tom Hanks in Apollo 13. Houston, we have a hit in our hands! Seriously, what were you expecting? Paranormal activity on the Red Planet? Fast and Furious over the craters of the moon? Let's imagine what it's like to be one of these characters. I generally like to get these from the museum. Space ice cream bar. Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. That's decent. Wow, how about I could pull my mouth? Okay, Mom! Because we're a family for 3 years, after you who kept away from all humanity, all our families have again, I'm Wow! Sorry about that, folks. I'm gonna drink the water like in a space style way, you know? We can't see our families for 3 years. We have to deal with being separated from all of humanity, all while trying to navigate to an entirely different planet in our solar system with a floating jalopy that breaks down more than a high school freshman's first car. It doesn't end there, amigo. There's more, a lot more. Not only are we trapped in space on a mission that doesn't guarantee our survival, but all of our deepest, darkest secrets are being revealed with each passing day. As it turns out, we have skeletons on our claws the size of sperm whales. You think they would have found out about our checkered backgrounds and childhood traumas during the application process, but I guess we're just so likable and talented that it's worth overlooking. Charm gets people into a lot of places. In this case, it gets us right across the galaxy. I think most would be okay for a trip off the planet right now. In the year 2020, Earthy is looking pretty crazy. I watched this 10-episode season with a group of 4, and I could feel everyone wishing, even while the station was losing air at one point, that we'd still prefer to be up there than down here, where you can't get a damn haircut without looking like a horse wearing a feeding bag over your mouth. So, NASA, let me know if you've got an extra window seat, even a middle. I'll definitely check in early and pay extra for the luggage carry-on. Let's ride! In a way, critics would cite its relatively standard format as a reason to pass. I disagree. It's the heart of courage in the face of space that's so admirable and bingeable. Watching these characters think off the seat of their pants with sometimes only hours to live was exhilarating. Speaking of exhilarating, I've never been more excited about watching arugula grow in a clear shoebox that the cruise botanist breaks out at one point. That shit looked good, and that's the thing. This show has so much realistic detail about what it's like to feel a necessity in everything you are doing, even the amount of the time that you are doing it. You have a lot more time to show the audience how astronauts live day to day with a TV series. Everyday life in space is very fascinating to me. You've got a funnel and a vacuum to do the poopy in. Growing and eating arugula is like breaking out a bottle of Dom Perignon, or for some who can't afford that, a medium-sized bag of meth. The show has an amazing knack not only for balancing and weaving together subplots in boilerplate fashion, but letting them all naturally crescendo as the series goes on. I mean, come on, this is only 10 episodes. 10, that's so low. It's a nursery school number. That's why most people are binging these types of shows. You honestly could see this show on a Sunday afternoon into an evening. The characters are more diverse than an opening ceremony of the Summer Olympics. They are all played by talented actors with humble realism. I mean, if I was playing an astronaut in space, I dare not think of myself as The Rock, vine swinging from med bay to the barracks. I'm not Tarzan. I'm an engineer. I'm a botanist. I'm a medical officer. I'm a cosmonaut or a chemist. I'm not a wrestler in a spacesuit. This is real, or convincingly so. There were definitely thrilling moments in and around the spaceship that reminded me of movies like Gravity and Interstellar, but they were used for key moments in character development. The ship became a useful plot molding device. It's like it was shaped specifically for the story. There is a reminder in the show that despite being a genius in any respective field, we're still tenderfoot travelers. Developing our space sea legs is awe-inspiring to watch to our wide-eyed aspirations. Right now in the history of the world, we're so obsessed with telling Jules Verne-like fairy tales as far as the universe is concerned. Suddenly, I start to see a show like this and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's how it's really done. Problems exist in space. And it's not just about a door that you can't close leading out to space. Sometimes people piss each other off. Deal with it. The story isn't finished though in this series. It's still got a second season on the way, but I love the finale, and I honestly am hungry for more from our $6 million baby, Hilary Swank and friends. On a technical level, they weren't filmed around green screens the whole time. They really are suspended in the sets you see in the show. It's all edited and rotoscoped out. Check out this behind the scenes footage. That is nuts. The actors were all trained to stay suspended in their scenes. Their quads and glutes must be ripped. They could stuff a piece of coal between their ass cheeks and make a diamond. Overall, using my patented signature food grading system, I would rate this a pesto pasta. It's got some lean storytelling, it's very delicious, clocking in at around just 10 episodes, approximately an hour long. The writing has no room to be filler, fatty, or messy. The details, not just behind the realism of their lives as astronauts, but within the backstory of their characters is rich, with flavor, pushed through a plot that drives them all forward with meaning. 60% critic rating my ass. The audience knows where it's at. Hey guys, if you saw a way or are in the midst of watching it, leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the show and what you thought of this review. If you haven't seen it, head over to Netflix or use the link below to get started. If you'd like to chat more with me, you can find our Discord page down below in the description. I'm always happy to talk spoilers. If you'd like to see more, please consider becoming a Patreon member to support us. Your donation of at least $3 a month helps support this channel, and you get bonuses for doing so. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the show.